Okay, let's move on to image books. Another image book. Rick Remender, Paul Azaceta, The Seasons 2. Now, this did come out last week, and I didn't get a chance to review it. So, because some of the other books that I was looking to review from this week didn't materialize, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. It was too good not to review. So, the seasons are a bunch of sisters, right? You got winter, summer, autumn. You get the picture, right? And in the first issue, her sister who's gone missing sent her a letter to say that there's this crazy like circus coming to town. You got to get the other sisters out of town, run away. It's danger, 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 danger. And that's where we were. And sure enough, this mad circus turned up. Now, we saw the aftermath of this circus at the beginning of the first issue, where there's all these people staring in
We
mirrors,
did.
like laughing maniacally, right? So we know they're messed up. Now, we follow one of the sisters right now. All the other sisters are like super famous, either famous painter, famous model, a movie star, and our little sister that we follow, and I've just forgotten her name. Is it Autumn?
Spring, is it?
Spring?
I don't
Spring.
know.
Let's say spring. Um, she's just like the village sort of postie. You know, she never became this big superstar in the world. She's just a normal person like us, I guess, right? Like, we're just normal. So anyway, what we do is we start this issue with the sister that's gone missing who sent the warning. Now she's on this mission to find her parents, right? Because she believes she knows where they are. Oh, I know. It gets interesting, right? So she goes to this castle where she has to get past this ape, and she's following the notes left in her father's journal, and she has to. It's really clever to get into this building, this sort of like weird monastery where there's a tomb there that she needs to visit. Right, she has to accept and decline his offer at the same time, and she does all that. And then she gets given a mirror, and she looks into the mirror. Right, and these mirrors play an important role. Remember from issue 1, where people were just laughing at him. She gets to this sarcophagus, and she opens up this sarcophagus, and inside the sarcophagus, guess what she sees? She sees herself, right? And then the mirror talks to her and says, "You fool, it was a trick. Dear God, what have you?" And then she vanishes. And I thought, oh. Anyway, we jump back to today, to our other the sister that we're following, right? You know, like she's a little postie, and I love this character, right? So this in there's this the opening panel is like it's like the seaside town as such, right? And you're looking down on all the houses around the mountain, all right, and it's all that sort of rustic colours, and then you see these three little multicoloured tents of the circus. So it says they're here. It was really clever panel, right? Anyway, she's got this goldfish. I guess it's her new pet, and she's talking to this pet all the way through, and it's this really cool dialogue of this bounce back, and you get a real good feel for this character. I love this character already, right? We're not like one of the bit issues in. So she's at home. She lives with her older sister Winter, who is the painter of the family, right? So Summer is like, I think she's a big actress. Autumn is like an archaeologist and an explorer and everything else. Winter. So yes, it is spring. I remember it now.
Yeah, I know
So
this.
she calls up for Winter, and Winter is one of those real serious painters. You know, they're all about the art. And she's doing this painting. She hates it. She smashes it up. And Spring tries to tell her, "Look, we've got to get out. We've got to get out. We've got to get out." And she's like, "Whatever. Don't you've bothered me with this?" And she sort of dismisses her and sends her off. Right. So she's not listening. She is not listening at all. Anyway, then we jump to her other sister, the movie star, and she's this arrogant, self-obsessed narcissist, basically, on this beach. She's complaining to the lighting person, that there isn't enough light in it. It's like this beautiful island, right? You know, the sun is shining on a beach, and this mysterious guy masquerading as a reporter says, "Oh, are you going back home for the big show?" And she's like, "Of course I am." Obviously she hasn't been invited. She says, "Of course I am. They wouldn't have it without me. I'm so famous and brilliant." So he he runs off smiling to himself, and as he gets around the corner, he's this sort of reporter sort of morphs into this weird carnival clown creature. So he's basically setting her up to get her back to the town, because I think they're obviously there for these sisters, right? We don't know why, but there's magic afoot. Anyway, we get sort of a day in the life of Spring. She has her breakfast. She talks about her parents. You know, we know she misses her. And then she hears someone breaking into the house, and she runs to the door. The window's been smashed, and everything's all over the floor, but nothing's been stolen. But an invitation has been left from the Magic Carnival, inviting her to the carnival. So it's brilliant. Again, fantastic art all the way through by Paul Azaceta. Rick Remender's dialogue is amazing. The colours are beautiful. The lettering is great. It's an interesting story. It's like nothing happened in it again, but a lot happened. It's just like the first issue. So we've learned about the sort of the characters within these sisters now. We kind of got a bit of character building with them, right? She's obviously the glue that holds us all together. She's gonna. There's this weird, dangerous carnival. There's a magic afoot. It's brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's nothing bad about this book. Absolutely zero. Have you been reading it, Jim?
Yeah. I thought it was really, really strong. It's like nothing else on the stands being published at the moment. Just a really beautiful book to look at as well. Love it.
So we're agreed. It's great. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah, Remender's really smashed it out of the park here. I love this book. I hope it goes on for a while. I hope it's not a mini. I don't think it is. But yeah, like I say, it's one of those weird books that not a lot happens, but a lot happens. Do you
Everything
know what I
happens.
mean?
Yeah.
It's a slow, fast burn all at once. I love it. Anyway, I could talk about this book for a lot longer. I wish I could.